most difficult aspect of marketing a work of fiction is to try to explain what it's all about. Now, reductionists will have it said that there are only 7 plots in all of literature. I find this a little bit idiotic considering the billions of people who have lived on this planet and the billions of stories they've lived. Can't put them all into one of 7 stories, but if I have to choose one of these 7 stories to describe the Goners, I would say that it is the story of the stranger who comes into town. Although, when I think of a story of a stranger coming into town, I get images of John Wayne riding in on a horse, or Clint Eastwood coming in out of the dust and redeeming the town, restoring it to its former glory. Now, I've lived in a lot of strange towns. I've been a stranger in those towns, and the last thing I ever did was redeem it, or restore it, or do anything really except live there. And the town itself assimilated me. The town tries to define you. It's like the town itself is the casting agent who says, okay, this is your part, this is what you're going to play. Now, Billy, when he goes to Los Angeles, he's ostensibly going there to get a contract for his punk rock band in Seattle, but that's not his real purpose. His real purpose is just to get away from everything that he is, everything he was, and to try to get at the heart of who he wants to be and where he wants to go. But everybody he meets in Hollywood tries to force him into a certain direction, and he resists this. Now Billy is not the alter ego of Bill White. If Bill White is present in this book anywhere, it is in the narrative voice. Billy is a passive protagonist, and the reason I made him a passive protagonist is because I wanted him to be an everyman. If I want you to find anything in Billy, I hope you will find yourself in Billy. Now, I have a friend who read the book. He didn't like it too much because he thought I was far more entertaining than the character of Billy. He said, I expected blonde on blonde and I got New Morning. I tried to explain to him, I'm not writing a book about myself, I'm writing a book about all the other characters in the book. This takes place in Hollywood, 1978. It was the end of Hollywood. A lot of people like to think of 1970s as the golden age of Hollywood, but I see it as the time the curtain came down. And that's exactly what happens in the Goners. The curtain is coming down on all of these people, their lives, and if anything, the book is about friendship. It's about the friendships that are formed between people who are kind of, I guess we call them losers, but they're a lot more than that to me, and I hope they'll be more than that to you too as you read the book.